Okay, this is going. Just gonna get this link sent out to people. Okay, where's the part where it's saying I'm live? Oh, it's so weird. It doesn't show right away these days. I don't like that. I'm gonna send this off. Just gonna send this so people can actually see. Just sending off. Link. So give me a moment. That noise is the vent over there. I have it closed because it's the winter. You're blowing heat, so it's not very fun to have a hot room. I have an oven room. I mean, it's nice when I'm cold. Otherwise, no, it's not. But I guess I'll just go ahead and get started. I don't know who's watching or whatever, but it doesn't really matter. So y'all. All right, I'm just gonna get to the point. I know it's like 2 minutes into the video. People that watch after the fact, I mean, you realize that this was live. If this was live, then obviously, I have to wait because it would be kind of silly to have to repeat a million times. But I'm just gonna get started because it just makes more sense. You can see I'm back over here. The only thing that's a little different from it is you can see a Muxter monitor. Which I was missing a power cord for it. I bought one on eBay. So, yeah, I brought it over here because I wanted a different one. Actually, can't see it anyway. I can move my chair. That monitor in the corner is a Dell one. I wanted that one back at the other place. I always wanted this one, but I didn't have a power cord and didn't feel like going to buying one at the time. I brought the Dell one. Now I do, so I just put the Acer here because I don't like it that much. I don't like the brightness or anything on it. I could turn it down, but I don't like the texture on it. But it's good enough for over here. It meets my needs. I have that and the TV, which I will not be bringing home because I don't really need it these days. I have the Toshiba CRT one. But just the updates I have, I mean, you can see how I'm in a better mood, which is nice. But a couple VHS tapes updates really is what I have. I got this tape, as you probably know because you saw the video, which is my most recent one, and you saw that horrible out of sync, which I removed it because it was just so horrible. I could tell people were not rating it because they saw my description, but it was horrible. And that wasn't even that. It was actually, I was using, I can't see my big chairs, and it's going to block it. My big chair is, of course, in the way, but I was using a Dell Dimension 8400, which I've shown in a video a while ago. Not here, but a couple years ago I showed it, which also showed I had the Love Is All You Need footage. People were so paranoid. I'm like, I have it. That's why, actually, one of the reasons I made the video. The other is because I legitimately did have an update. I finally had it in service after waiting like 2 years to get it in service. That's over here. That was just because I wanted an older computer, one I didn't care about, at that other place, because I'm here more often now these days. So I brought out over. That was brought over in the summer. And I actually brought my old compact, the one I used to use for my dominant. That was brought over here in October because that's how I got the Volume 7 videos out to, is because I got them off that. That's where my dub DVD. I just re-recorded them because I couldn't really edit. I didn't have Movie Maker. Didn't feel like going to use a different computer and stuff. I just re-recorded it with Bandicams, and I feel like editing it because it was a desktop anyway. That's why I see two different Bandicam. One's the original, the other one's because I re-recorded it. And some computers I put old Bandicam, and some I put new. It just depends on. Like I didn't realize I had an old file for it at the time. I put it on this computer after reinstalled Windows because that's what happened. I reinstalled the operating system on the compact. I went from Windows 7 to Vista, and so yeah, that's why I have new Bandicam on there. I used to have old Bandicam on there. I don't anymore. But yeah, I use that. The compact's the reason why you got the InSync Volume 8 closing. The other ones I just have to edit, which the only one I can edit on is my 8400 because that's Windows 7. My laptop that you can see over there, it was a Windows 7 one, but now it's Linux. I know I'm only talking about tech and stuff, but it kind of makes sense why things have to be done. Things are weird and all that. But you see, I did get Volume 8. Other tapes I got, which I have here. This tape you've seen already, but we'll talk about it actually momentarily. Nice. We bought the Disney tape of that. I have it too, but it's still sealed. Brand new sealed. Haven't opened it. I'll get back to that tape in a minute. I got this tape. I'll just show the case first. Not planning to keep it for very long. Interestingly, this claims it has Macrovision, as you can clearly see. So I'm assuming the regular copy does have Macrovision. But this one does not have Macrovision, and I can confirm that because my VCR is able to dub it. Although I've been having issues after I recorded it. When I went to finalize the disc, even when it wasn't full, it corrupted the entire thing. So my guess is, and I know it happened once before with the Stuart Little Avon tape on a different disc. I made a disc after that with no Avon tapes, well, not neither this tape nor the Stuart Little one, and it finalized just fine. So I think if these tapes just don't copy, they copy, but then they corrupt themselves. The whole thing corrupts itself. So these tapes are not really dubbable. They dub, but then they corrupt the entire disc. But I don't really care. The quality's so terrible on them anyway. The only reason I bought this is because this is why. Avon copy. I'm gonna digitize it with I don't know if you can see. There's that Dazzle thing I bought. I brought it over. This is why I bought it actually, so I can bring it over here, so I don't have to depend on that Insignia VCR. I'm just using that one because I didn't want to go with my other one at the other place, Toshiba one, because I was hooked up somewhere else and I didn't really want to go get it. Plus, I did plan to capture and dub at the same time, so it was just easier to just use the Insignia one. But that's why I bought it. I was gonna just buy another Insignia VCR, like my other one, like the exact one, but it was cheaper to just buy that. Then I could use any, and I was able to get tapes in high quality as a result. But I'm gonna digitize this tape and then probably just gonna sell it. Yeah, if you saw it in your choice of VHS tapes, yeah, you're not gonna see it's not in stock because this is the tape from that listing. It's still up. It might appear to still be up, but it's out of stock because I bought it. I can't return it, obviously. It wouldn't. Number one, it doesn't make sense. If let's say I'd ever return shipping, like it'd be stupid. I would get more money. I'd spend more money to return it than I get back. So yeah, that's this tape. I'm gonna digitize it, and then I'm just gonna turn around and sell it or something. If you guys want it, let me know. I'll work out some deal. You can see this case is not in the best condition. It's kind of ripped up, but it'll work. It's a 20-year-old tape. Print date. I should really show that. Come on, focus camera. It's December 7th, 2000. So yeah, I mean it's literally a week ago, 20 years ago in 1 week, 20 years slash 7 years, 7 days ago, this tape was printed. Because today's the 14th. Another tape I got in that same listing, which you might see, is this one. I got this purely because I saw that one, which I would have bought earlier, actually. I saw this listing and I couldn't find it. And I saw it again. So I bought it then. I got this because I saw the Elmo and Grouseland. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have bought it. I didn't agree with the shipping price. I got it mainly just because I wanted to get a lot and hope maybe I get the combined shipping, or at least the shipping price was a little more justified with the two together. Like it was at least somewhat justifiable. It was a little pricey, than considering it was almost as much as that I paid for the 4 tapes, the volume, for the Avon copies of Volume 2, 3, Potty Time with Bear, and then the regular copy of Bear for All Seasons, which I won't use a Bear for All Seasons anymore. I won't play that tape, so that's another one if you want. I won't play it because it nearly took out my VCR. My VCR was going to try to eat it. They were fighting with each other. At first, I had to literally put it back in, play it briefly, then stop, and then took it out. And then I rewound it, But the tape is in not very good shape. And there's other parts where you can hear the damaged lines. They're not the small ones. You can tell it's damaged, and it's cracked noticeably. Not this tape, but it's cracked. There's tape. You can tell it was clearly cracked. The reels are not in good shape. The tape is just in terrible shape. The other 3 are fine though. I saw that too, but I won't buy it. And let me explain why. I will never buy that tape because there is no purpose to buy that tape. And here's why. It's got Macrovision. So if you ever want to digitize it, you're going to have a horrible color, or you have to find a capture card that bypasses it, but usually those are terrible quality in the end. Even on non-Macrovision tapes. To put it short, it's not... The 2003, the Columbia TriStar copy, Columbia TriStar VHS does not have Macrovision, and I can confirm that because I was able to dub it to DVD in 2016, which I was supposed to get that, I was supposed to get the humongous copy of Visiting the Doctor with Bear, but then got that one instead. Yeah, that's another thing. It's got no other episodes. That's another reason I will never buy it. It has no other, it's literally just the 2. The only thing that's different about that Disney tape is the previews. It's the opening, and then parts 1 and 2 that connect it. Instead of showing the closing credits for part 1, and the intro for part 2, it's just literally it fades out of part 1 and then it fades into the title card, and it doesn't show the title card. That's the only thing that's different, and the credits look slightly different at the end. They're a little different, which is interesting. That's the only thing that's different about that tape, but it's no way it's worth $27. If I was getting it, let's say with a bunch of other tapes I was actually interested in, then sure, I'd be fine with it. But, I'm not going to buy it single, individually. If someone wants to pay $27, they can do that. But that's my opinion. It's just not worth it. If you're not going to digitize and you don't really care, it's good for you. But I personally would just go for the original Columbia TriStar copy. And the DVD, same story. I hate buying used discs. The way I feel today, VCD is a perfect example of why. I got that purely because of impatience. Because I bought it from CDCP2. He was going to digitize and give it to us, but then it's taking forever. Then he planned to sell it. So then I got to thinking, I'm why don't I just go buy it? I'm too impatient anyway. I'll just buy it and it just does everyone a favor. That's how that came about. I didn't care it was damaged. I just wanted the episode, at least in some form. That's why I got the other 2 at the same time. Clear as Bell, Love Is All You Need. Figured at least I get something out of those 2. They're better quality than what we had. But I hate buying used ones. If they're going to be better than what's existing, that's fine. But for VHS or DVD, I prefer buying VHS used. And I can understand why they pushed VHS instead of DVD. They pushed them because... or DVD instead of VHS, Because DVDs, they wear out faster. Yes, they do. That's a myth about DVDs wearing out faster than tapes. The only thing that's different about DVDs is that, obviously they have better audio, yes. They're much better in sound video quality, but they're terrible with aging. Like, I have some discs that have held up aged very well, but others are terrible. I told you, I think I mentioned this like years ago, but my original copy of A Bear for All Seasons Disney DVD broke, and same with the Visiting the Doctor with Bear for Disney. Oh, and also a couple others like Sleepy Time with Bear Disney DVD broke. I didn't mention that before. I have another copy. I got another copy in 2011 because I actually didn't know what happened to the original copy. Then I found it, and it didn't work. And then I also got the Potty Time with Bear one. I have no idea what happened to it. I definitely had it. Probably got scratched up and got rid. It was so scratched. They all got so scratched. Nothing I could do could fix them. They were literally so bad where not even a machine type thing could fix them. They were so bad. Nothing would read them anymore in any form. They just gave errors. The disc was just horrible. I had to go. The discs were also starting to rot because of the poor manufacturing. They were starting to rot. Another thing about the discs I don't like. They don't age very well. These tapes are much more durable. And even with a terrible condition tape, the worst thing is you get a terrible one. But most of the time, at least with my luck, I get ones in pretty decent shape. Although I will say this one is quite a different story. But yeah, that's why I won't buy that tape. It's just a little bit of my lecture type on that one. But yeah, I got this tape, as I said already. 2002 of Dance Party. It's got this Grams on it. Someone obviously wrote it. I don't know. Whoever Graham was owned this before me or something. I don't know why it's on there, but oh well. I don't really care though. It doesn't affect the actual tape. It's just on the sticker label. But print date on this one is, I can't read this. Let me get another flashlight. 37th week of 2002. Here's the tape cover. Interesting, the Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo is on both sides. See, it has Music to My Ears and Dance Fever. Of course, it's a VHS. It doesn't have I Forgot with them. The 2004 tape, the Disney one, does have it. It has all three. It's one thing Disney tapes are better about, but I'll accept that one. The one tape and the DVD, they're both bad. Both Columbia TriStar and Disney were terrible. They could have found one other episode, even if it wasn't a season 4. They should have found one other episode. They could have found. It's kind of like that Potty Time with Bear, the original VHS. Was terrible. They couldn't even find a spare episode. Like, find a scrap one or something. Like, find some sort of like scrap one. Even like Call It a Day would have been good or something. They were in a hurry to get it on video. They couldn't think of any. The UK was able to find a second one for their release. So it's just like, wow. And this tape, I'm showing it here. This was the one I had terrible luck with. I still have it. I didn't sell it or anything yet. October 26, 2001. That's why it's Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo. No Macrovision on it. The back of the case, you can see it still says Columbia TriStar Home Video. You can see this FSC. That's the Avon's Way. You can see a comparison. I'll show both the left side. You can see the difference. You can see the difference. That's the original. This is an Avon. You can see Avon just used the original packaging, but then added their serial / tag, whatever number that is, their number on it. This tape is the same episode as the original. It opens like the Humongous one. The only difference with the Humongous tape is it has Picture of Health at the end. It's the last episode. It's got that bonus episode. But the rest, but it's the same order, literally. But the reason I bring up the Visiting the Doctor's Bear tape and the Dance Party one, and why I show that other one, is because I have got a lot of stuff coming in. Just today, finally, one of them just shipped out. Finally, I was actually going to contact the seller about it. It's finally shipped out, or at least just a tracking number. I have a lot of tapes coming in. First, I'll start off with this huge lot that I have. Show a picture of it. I bought this from eBay last night, or this morning, I should say. I found it last night, sent an offer, and I bought it this morning for about $106. Plus, I got shipping and stuff, so a little bit more than that actual. But it was like almost $130 originally. I'm like, not unreasonable considering if you take $10 a tape, 13 tapes, it's $10 a tape, or roughly. It's actually less than that. It's still not terrible, but for a bulk set, I wanted it a little cheaper. Plus, I don't want to pay all that money up front, especially with the condition of these tapes. You don't know. I had bad luck with that Visiting the Doctor's Bear tape, which I think was just the dubbing. I noticed that about the volume too. I'm pretty sure it was the dubbing. It looked fine on the regular TV. It looked like, honestly, just like all my other Bear tapes. Same with the Volume 3. Volume 3 looked more like what it looked like on the TV. Polytemp Bear is the same store, but didn't have the hissing. So I'm probably going to capture those with Dazzle. I don't think my VCR likes dubbing Avon tapes because they're weak or something. It wouldn't even dub the Big Brave Adventures one. Oh, hello, Michael Roth. Let me show you this since you're here. I'll recap. This is what I got this morning. Yeah, I know you'll be happy. One of these tapes should all look familiar. Yeah. And one of them will actually be the Storytelling with Bear Columbia TriStar VHS, which will be the first time I've had it in 14 years, and over like about 14 and a half years. It broke in 2006, my original copy. The whole thing got eaten in a VCR. It was like one of those TV VCRs. It was like those mini TV VCR combos. I think my parents had bought it for me because I enjoyed watching Bear so much, and other tapes too. But they just bought that for me so I could be in my room or something. But it was clearly used. It was not new. It was clearly used. Either that or it was handed down for someone. I don't know, but the whole story of that one. But it was thrown out because it got tape salad and the actual TV was starting to fall apart. But it'll be nice having that tape again because it looks. I don't think it wasn't that exact one, obviously, but it was either the same model or something similar, but it looked just like it. It was a small little black CRT box. Yes, it was the one I filmed in 2014, which I don't have any copies of that video anymore. I do have copies of video filmed from that VCR Volume 4, but they're not going to be released. But the reason I brought up the listings, because this list, those tapes, because this listing has Halloween and Thanksgiving, which I already own, a Berry Bear Christmas, which actually, that'll be another thing I talk about. I bought standalone, but that's an Avon copy. This listing will have the regular copy. I'll keep both of them. As Dance Party, which I already have. So I might get rid of one of them. I might sell one of them. Just, I have so many copies. I really don't want any more. Plus, I don't really have space for them either. Especially because you'll understand that later on. The Colors and Shapes reprint of Volume 5 will quote-unquote reprint. It's just repackaged. The actual tape's the same. as volume 5. It's literally the same thing. So I'm probably just going to sell one of the tapes. I don't care if it's my childhood copy or the other one. Whatever one's in better shape, I'll sell the worst of the two. They're the same. I'll just keep, whichever one. I'll keep the case. I'm going to sell it without a case because I don't want the case. It's rare. Heroes of Woodland Valley with the correct case, but I don't need 2 copies of it. So I probably keep whichever one's the better condition, but with the humongous tape, humongous cover. Let's All Dance cover reprint. It's volume 3. It's 2000 reprint, which my childhood copy was the 2000 reprint. I originally said it was the 98 copy, but it's not. I realized later it was not. It was actually the 2000 reprint because it showed volume 3. The the original volume 3 didn't even have the name on it. It just said Bear and the Glass on the tape. Until volume 5, they didn't tell you the name of them on the actual tape. It was so annoying because I realized I had stored them out of the case for a little bit. I had them with volume 4, so I didn't know which one was which. So I finally, after I took a picture of the 3 versions of volume 3, I had the Avon copy, my original childhood copy of the 2000 reprint, and then the 98 I bought in 2016, early 2016 from eBay. I put a number on the 98 copy. I put 3, and then volume 4, vice versa. I did the same thing for. I put 4. So if I'm probably going to sell the 98 version simply because I want to keep my childhood copy. And I have the Avon copy, and I'm not getting rid of that. That's hard to find. And I'll keep the case with the Let's All Dance. That's just the same thing as the 2000 reprint, but it's the Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment sticker label. It's on the sticker label, but it's the same as the 2000 reprint. That's the Let's Play, Let's Share tape. Yeah, that's on archive. And then the other tape on that is Potty Time with Bear. It's an Avon copy. I'm probably going to just immediately put it back on, sell that one. Same with the 2000 reprint I have. The only reason I'm going to get rid of the 2000 reprint of that one and keep the original, that one is because I have the original 99 copy of Potty Time with Bear. And I can actually, the whole story behind that, that was bought from eBay used when I was young. Even young, I was annoyed with the Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment logo being on the tape, but then actually having, so it took like 2 times we had to buy. We bought one blindly and had the Home Entertainment logo. The original copy of it broke. I had 1 copy broke. I had 3 copies at one point. One of them broke, and it was actually my original version of it broke. But I had, I had some other duplicates that broke over the years. Probably the reason we bought them is one of them was about to break. That's why I had duplicates, is one of them was going to break. My original was going to break. So that happened with a couple tapes. But the original 99 version is very hard to find. The American copy, the Canadian copy, I should say, is fairly easy to find. But the American copy of the original 99 version is very difficult to find. So I'll keep that one. You can find Potty Time with Bear, but it's hard to find the original 1999 version, which it claims to have Macrovision. Even the Avon packaging says it, but it does not because it would not have dubbed otherwise. In the 99 copy, believe it or not, it did dub. I can tell you I have a dubbing of it. The reason I got it is because it wanted the Columbia TriStar Home Video logo. It's hard to tell because even this tape, the 99 looks just the same as this one. You don't know which one you're going to get unless you see the print date. And then Safe and Sound, which will have the Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment on the sticker label, which that was annoying. I hated that I did not have that. It's like, why did you put the home video if you had switched? It must have been printed like just as they were changing the name. They probably were starting to print it around the time they changed the name. I'm going to recreate that tape. I just need to decrypt the 2001 DVD that I bought. Then I'll use one of the other tapes. I really want to just unseal one of that Storytelling with Bear tape and just capture it because it'll be brand new quality and it'll be much better quality than Video Lovers. It won't have that horrible coloring. It'll look brighter, but it'll look much better. It'll sound a lot better. but I want to keep it sealed for now. The Safe and Sound, it'll have the correct name on the sticker label, which was annoying growing up. Everybody's Special 2002 Columbia TriStar VHS. That one's hard to find. I haven't seen it on eBay in a long time. But that's not what made me buy this listing. What actually made me buy it is the next tape. The sensational Columbia TriStar VHS. Which Columbia TriStar never released a DVD of it. Only Disney did. But they did release sensational VHS. I have the Disney copy, but the Columbia TriStar copy is rare. I haven't seen it in a couple of years on eBay. So that's what made me buy this listing, actually. That was like one of the selling factors of this list. Because, yeah, you'll see why in a bit. Storytelling with Bear, 2001 VHS. It says 2000. Probably was printed in 2000. That's why it's a copyright 2000, but it wasn't released till 2001. You can also tell it's 2001 because if you look on the sticker, it has the newer one, the one with the logo they used for the later prints. If you look over here, up until through 2000, they used this version, just the generic text. So then they started actually using the fancier text for the later versions. So I can tell that it was definitely 2001. And then Sharing with Friends, I already owned a copy of that. I had 2 copies at one point. One of them broke almost immediately after our second copy was gotten. I don't know which of the 2 actually broke. But let's just say that's my childhood copy because it was bought early on. It was bought like many, many years ago. It was bought like when I was still in my peak of watching the tapes. So I'll still call it my childhood copy, even if it wasn't the actual original one. But one of them did break. I had 2 copies. I also had 2 copies of Early to Bed, Early to Rise. But one of them broke. Same time the Safe and Sound tape broke, actually. It was also the same time our original copy of Potty Time with Bear broke. (2003) reprint of which copy? And then this Visiting the Doctor with Bear, that's the final tape in the listing. It's also the Avon copy, which I'm hoping is in better shape than this one. Because if I'm going to get rid of one of them, it'll be this one. My childhood copy is the original 2000 tape, which I'll be keeping. That I'll be keeping, because it's still in really good condition, considering its age. Huh. That's a recycled copy, actually. They probably just had leftover ones, as they probably had so many leftovers, because that was such a very high demand item. That tape is so popular. That's why the Disney tape you can find it so easily. That's much easier to find than the other ones. It's because simply that one was such a high demand. It's still in high demand even today. I mean, we can find a ton of them for sale. They sell, but then new ones come up. It's almost like people buy them for the purpose of, for the kids just to watch while they're learning for the potty, and then they sell them. I think that's what's going on, because I see them come and go all the time from eBay. And other ones, they come and go, but not the same way. And Amazon's same story with Potty Time with Bear, actually. One of these tapes I want to digitize, actually. I'm going to digitize this one, because the copy we have digitized, actually, I don't even know what happened to it. It's not in the best shape, or not the best quality. It looks, got some coloring effect. Which one is listed on Amazon? I bought the Disney copy of Potty Time with Bear, by the way. That's another reason I'm going to sell the 2000 reprint and then that incoming Avon copy, or the other one, whichever is in better condition of the 2. I'm going to digitize both and see whichever one's in the better condition of the 2 will be the one I keep. Oh, that's cheaper than what I paid for it. I paid $17.49 for it, and I paid That's how much I paid for the Disney copy, but that's another tape I'm getting. It's another media I'm getting. It's a long video, but just talking, answering stuff in the chat. But this other bundle I'm getting the 2000 reprint of Volume 1, which I don't want to keep 2 copies of Volume 1 because I have Bob Runkle's digitized version of the 98 tape. I'm going to still digitize my copy because it'll be better quality, but I don't need to keep the 98. That one's easy to find. And also, I really don't want both in my house. I don't have a lot of space. I have other tapes I want to get rid of too, but not ones you'd be interested. The Elmo Grouch Unknown, I definitely want to get rid of it. Same with the Stuart Little tape, honestly. I have the retail copy, and it's better condition. The Avon copy is just terrible quality. I got it I knew it was going to be terrible. I wanted to get a copy for myself, see what it was all about, see if my VCR would actually play better, but it didn't. Yeah, why would I buy it for 14? I literally got 3 of the brand new sealed tapes, which that being one of them, for just $35 total. No free shipping, no sales tax, none of that. It was literally just $35 for the 3 brand new. So if you do the unit rate for it, that's less than $12 a tape. Even the shipping was included in the price. It was like $11.67 a tape. But here's the other tape I'm getting. Try to show. Oh, come on. I'll have to show it sideways. Tidy Time with Bear. But it's not going to have the original case. It's going to have the Practice Makes Perfect case, which that was a bit of an issue. I contacted the seller asking which tape it was because I didn't want to be ripped off. And I also I made an offer. He was selling 2001 for $11.99. I made an offer $10, and then since I wanted to buy both, I asked if we could combine shipping, and the listing was changed. So I got them for $18.99 plus shipping, which was cheaper than the 2 separately would have costed. And now that I'm keeping those tapes, I'm keeping them all. One video kind of proved my point. When the one I said they do not take advantage of me, that pretty much proved. That was pretty much my way of calling off that sale. So yeah, pretty much all that stuff I said I was selling, which I unlisted the one video about it. Yeah, because for that reason. It's still up because why delete it? Gonna delete it. Because if you've seen it, like, it's fine. You can see it. But I just don't need to be public anymore. But yeah, that sale's not going on anymore. But I still have them. But the Tidy Time with Bear tape I got because it's hard to find it. That is the episode of Working Like a Bear and the House Wonderful. And that's it. And yes, so that's the correct order. Then my other stuff I'm getting, I told you I'm getting me a Berry Bear Christmas Avon copy that I got separately. Getting another tape, which you probably don't care much about. I'm getting the Scooby-Doo Meets Batman tape. Got it from the same seller I got Volume 8 from. Pretty cheap, too. Paid like same price I paid for Volume 8, actually. The exact same price. Got it because simply I have the DVD in my house. I wasn't into it growing up. Then, yeah, just there's a whole background. I got into it at a later age, but, the discs keep scratching up. It's one of the reasons I hate the discs. That's why I got the tape. I can digitize it because I can't find it anywhere. And then I'm also getting at the end of I'm getting the 2 Columbia TriStar DVD of Shapes, Sounds, and Colors with Bear because I've wanted Columbia TriStar Bear DVDs for the longest time, actually, but I've never really been able to afford them or really had any time to buy them. But now, of course, in this day and age, kind of need something. So I got the Columbia TriStar DVD of Shape, Sound, and Color with Bear. It's funny, I have the opposite of what I had when I had the Columbia TriStar tapes and the Disney DVDs only. Now I have Disney VHS tapes and Columbia TriStar DVDs on top of so I now have both Disney VHS and DVDs, and I have Columbia TriStar VHS and DVDs with Bear. It's kind of cool. No, what I said was I did say I would consider selling Dance Party. I did say that, but I said I would think about it. I would consider it. Never promised it. I promised Sensational. I did not promise the other one. And I gave him the alternative of the DVD, but then he threw a tantrum, so he got mad when I called him out, so that was the end of it. Storytelling Bear, I had said even at the time, right after I bought those tapes, I said that was one I was keeping because it was my favorite release as growing up, and I haven't had bad luck with it. But frankly, he said he owned Disney Potty Time Bear. I've went through every single of his updates, and I haven't seen it in any of them. So, yeah, kind of glad that didn't happen. I'm also getting the Early to Bed, Early to Rise Disney DVD, the extremely rare one. I had a bid on it. I hate bidding, but I figured, if I didn't get it, I had it in high quality for Winter's Nap. But I wanted to get the DVD because it's so hard to find. Again, in this day and age when I'm trying to collect stuff, I wanted to get it while I'm still able to. I got the Early to Bed, Early to Rise Disney DVD. Which, look how much I had to pay for it. Look how much I had to pay. I did get 5 cents off shipping. I only pay $4.65 for shipping. That's just the original listing. I bid like a high amount. Made my max bid $19.99, and I'm so glad I did because literally within like an hour before the bidding auction had ended, somebody was bidding $19. That's what made me hit with the high price because for the longest time, someone on bidded $3. I mean, my max bid $19.99, so eBay just gave me my $3.25 bid because that's how it works. And somebody bid $12, and another one bid $19. So it was right when it ended. I'm glad I made my max bid $19.99 because if I hadn't, I wouldn't have got it. And I only got it because they saw the back of the disc. Same with the shape, sounds, color, and the Visiting Doctor. Those two being Columbia TriStar, this one being Disney. I only got them because I saw the back of the disc. That's what I care about. I need to see the back of the disc. Yeah, that's cool. I was gonna get Potty Time Bear VHS, Disney VHS. I tried to buy it about almost a month ago. I tried to buy this tape a month ago for this price, $1.32. Had no cover, just the tape. But the seller canceled it, and the reason eBay said was the item was out of stock or damaged, and I'm pretty sure likely it was damaged because it'd been lurking on eBay for a while at a low price, so I would think it would sell quickly. And in that seller's feedback, something tells me that it was probably a phony, so I'm kind of glad I got my money back. I mean, it was so cheap, that's why I was going to get it, and it's rare. But I got another copy for much more than that, much more than $1.32 plus $2.80 for shipping. But that is on the way. That one didn't get canceled. That's on the way actually. Another DVD I'm getting is the Dragon Tales Our Amazing Pets DVD. The 2009 DVD of Dragon Tales Our Amazing, the last Dragon Tales disc ever in existence, ever made, and it's brand new sealed. It's brand new seal. I paid like $12 and some change. That's how much it was. Brand new sealed. And that's why I bought it. I mean, brand new seal, and I could tell it was a real seal too. So I figured I'd buy it. It's kind of cool because it's the very last disc in existence. Want to collect the stuff on physical media while I still can. Plus, I'm getting concerned with digitizing stuff these days. Things are tightening up everywhere. I'm getting concerned. It's going to be harder, much harder to archive stuff. So that's why I'm trying to get physical copies while I still can. Another listing I'm getting. Now, I'm actually going to do it out of order from when I actually bought it, but I'm getting a VH. I'll drag into a lot of tapes. One that has "Let's Work Together," "Follow the Clues," and then "There's Nothing to Fear." I got that for just under $25 total. Pretty cheap, $24.97. That's what it was. That's all I had to pay. Sending it here. Another one I'm buying a lot of too. I had to do. I bought these for all of these. Bought these tapes for a reason, which I'm not going to discuss here. I was going to buy them all like right now, but there's a reason. I bought the Dragon Tales Keep on Trying. And I also got Let's Stick to It in the same lot. That was about like a little over $12. Same price as about the same price I paid for the Dragon Tales DVD, that brand new DVD, and the Christmas, the Avon Christmas one. So that's not bad. And this is the last one, which is quite a mouthful of what I'm buying. Now this is the big one, and this is it. You can see why I gotta sell some stuff. These are all Dragon Tales, so I'm just gonna verify that. Non VHS tapes and one DVD, and I'm hoping that package comes before I leave this place. Otherwise, it's gonna be sitting at the door for probably a couple weeks because I won't be back after the end of the week. I also have VHS. I'm getting the Columbia TriStar VHS too. And I might consider buying that one actually on Amazon. I might buy it. I might consider it. Although, we'll see because I also spent a lot of money. But back to this listing. There are 9 VHS tapes and 1 DVD, which I bought already. The only reason I got it with the DVD is because it came with a lot. Like, there's no picture of the disc. None of the pictures. I don't know if it's an Avon copy of any of these. No, actually, only one of them is possible in Avon. The others I definitely know are not Avon copies. The Avon never made copies of these tapes. I figured as much. I have the yard sale archived, but I mean, I might get that VHS on Amazon. I might. But we'll see. Anyway, tapes I'm getting were special. These all Dragon Tales. That's why I'm just going to say the name. We're special. Look on the bright side. School is cool. Believe in yourself. We can solve it together. Big Brave Adventures. Let's work together. Let's be friends. Do the right thing. Those are the VHS tapes. The DVD is Playing Fair Makes Playing Fun. And I don't have any idea of the condition of the disc, but I don't really care because I'm getting it for the tapes. It's cool to have the DVD as a bonus. If it doesn't work, whatever. It does accept returns, but I probably wouldn't return just for a disc because you have to buyer accept within 30 days. Buyer pays return shipping. That's the policy. So for one item, you do 10%, so $36, and do media mail or something. The cheapest way to return it or whatever, it'd be like $2.80. Get a $3.60 refund or something. That's how it is. It's only like 80 cents, and that would keep like my gas to go to the post office or something. Actually, probably cost probably 80 cents in gas. So it would be kind of pointless to get a return. That's why it's like, be careful how much, if it's worth it or not. But yeah, that's all the updates. And by the way, that Shape Sounds in Color, that should have been here by 2 days ago at the latest. It should have been here Thursday, but USPS is being so slow everywhere, the whole country. Let's see. Let me get my good old calculator. Tell you how much I spent. And this is why I'm trying to think twice before buying things now. Just, now I'm calculating stuff, that I have to pay like in this month's credit card statement, including that lot of Doritos ones with the Big Brave Adventures Avon and then the Let's Play Together tape I have, which I don't think I showed on video. Just calculating how much I actually paid. Let's see. I also had to get a refund on. I canceled an order of Dragon Tales Believe in Yourself that was 99 cents, but the shipping was $3.99. I canceled the order like almost immediately. When I bought the lot, this order hadn't shipped yet. I contacted the seller, asked to cancel the order, just saying I did no longer need it or wanted the item, and that I was sorry for the inconvenience, because I never canceled. That was the first time I've ever canceled an eBay order, but it was like right before it shipped out. So I was like, I figured that was better. Then you can just put it back, just relist it, which that's exactly what happened. I got my money back. And there was no issues. Just calculating how much I've spent to give you an idea how much money I'm really out. Why I'm, why I'm gonna want to sell some stuff. I mean, I have money still. I'm fairly comfortable. Like, I also don't have any like current income. These are like from my former job. I used to work a couple years ago. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't trust stock images. In fact, I pay more just so I don't get stock images. Yes, I paid more just to get so I can have a real thing. Just calculating how much I've actually spent. I've spent almost 300. I've spent almost 321. This in the last couple of weeks. And the last time I spent almost 300. You can see like I don't have endless money either. Where is that listing? I might go find it right now. Let's see, where is it real quick? Man, people want a lot of money for these VHS tapes on Amazon. They're much more than they are on eBay. Let me find it real quick. Out of stock, but I don't need that VHS. Oh, it's under the DVD. Make sure it accepts returns. If this is the wrong item, I'm going to send it back. Bad news. Here's that option. It's already gone. It's already sold out. It's already been sold. No, I did. Look. It's not there anymore. That's so much for that tape. It's out of stock. It And it's a stock image too. It's sold out. It's sold. It's not there anymore. It's sold. It sold out. That's a bit annoying, but I don't really care. As I said, I spent a lot of money, so you know, yeah, I'm not all that upset about that. Well, let me actually go start digitizing the tape. Where are my headphones? I don't have speakers hooked up to my compact, so I have to use headphones to make sure the sound works. I don't know. I literally just went on to Amazon and it's not there. It's literally, I just went on to Amazon. It's not there. I literally just did. You refresh your page. I'm pretty sure it's sold since you looked at it. These things go quickly. Amazon, I find it goes quicker than eBay. I think it was a pretty good price considering its rarity. Just turning on my computer, which I can't see it because it's under the desk. Turn on. Oh, I have to turn the heck? That's not right. There we go. You can see me behind the scenes. Can't really see. It's Windows Vista. I'm on that compact with the bare wallpaper. Same one. I'm gonna digitize Dance Party. I digitized some of this tape, and I determined it's fine, but I'm not really. I'm gonna wait for that other copy to come in and digitize that one, see if it's actually any better. Hopefully, it doesn't have that damage in the CTHE logo, like mine does. Anyway. Open up these things that are digitizing to see behind the scenes. I'm just gonna digitize this one to see which one's a better shape. I want to. Import. This is a Pinnacle Studio. You can see in that little square, that's the VCR. All right. Yeah, you can see that's how it works. And it looks really good on this VCR, but it's a Funai, so I gotta be careful. Rewind. I got enough space. Well, that's it. I'm gonna digitize this tape. Might digitize the Elmo one. I don't know. I'm gonna digitize either here or the other place. You can see digitizing that tape. That'll go for the next hour. And yeah, I will see you all later. Thank you all for coming. I'll see you later.